A whole lot of change has been happening in the dating world. And a lot of women on social media, in real life, all around the world, are saying that men do not act like men no more. Men no longer want to approach women like men used to back in the day. And women will say, what do you mean by you want to be by yourself? Like, don't you want to get married? And if only women can see things from the perspective of a man, they will understand how men are thinking. It's not like men don't want to get married. They will get married, but not to you. And I think I should explain this. Women are extremely expensive. Women are the most prized commodity in life. What is happening is, let's say you work hard for your money and you go to the market to buy the most prized, something you've saved for, something you worked all your life for and you get there and you see it. It's not brand new. It's been torn. You don't understand. It's been beaten. It's been eaten by somebody else. And now you're looking, and the person selling it to you, which is the system that's selling it to you, are saying, it's either you take it or you leave it. That is what we have. And men are looking like, okay, there are some men that eventually paid for it and bought it. Other men that are standing on the queue are watching, kilo happen, man. And we notice that the ones that rush to buy, we call it defect products. They did not even enjoy the product itself. It's almost like that product consumed them and destroyed them. Hey, I don't know if you stay here or you feel me. So what most men are doing is, when they get there, they get to sample the product themselves and see it and say, I'm not paying for this. So, and the market is saying it's either you pay or you move to the side. You're not high value already, so move away. So what men are doing is, what does it take? Men are asking questions, and men have been asking these questions for a long time and saying, what does it take to get the most perfect brand new product? Remember, someone sells that product, which is society at large. And society says, you must be this type of man, you have to be this type of man, you must be that type of man. Men are saying, okay, we are leaving this market. We will come back for the next batch. In previous content, I explained that, women know the finish for society. There will always be new batch. You don't understand. There will always be new batch. And I think I should say this. I am going to say this. Let me gather my thoughts. A single woman outside of her peak is on the same level as a poor man. A beautiful woman in her peak is on the same level as a rich man. Across time, men have always got married, or men have always gone into marriage older, because it's very, very hard to accomplish and have what it takes to provide for a family. And men have always gone for younger women. Who does not like a product when it's brand new? Now, on the level of, let's say you used to have money and you blow your money. You know how those thoughts come to your mind when you eventually blow your money and you say, more. If I eventually have money, I'm not going to squander my money again. No. This is how I'm going to spend my money. Every human being gets to that level. Older women, once they get outside of their peak and they are older, 30s, 40s, they have more needs and wants. I want my man to be this, to be that, because they lost that leverage of that beauty. You understand? Because when you're naive, you allow many things. Remember what I said? A poor man is on the same level as a woman outside of her peak. Men define all these things so we can understand them. All men can attest to this. Is a man's platform. You know waiting at the talk now. My advice has always been to the ladies, go and make friends with older women that have successful men in their life that they love and they respect. The biggest percentage of women, they wait until they step outside of that peak before they say, I think I'm ready for a relationship. according to our own philosophy, our own logic, around that stage, 26, 27, 28 years old, that is the best time to put a woman in a roster. Because she wants to get married, but she's outside of her peak. Oti Dagba. She's been in the dating market for a long time. How can I explain this? When this product was released 2 years ago, it was $460. I bought this, I believe 4 months or 5 months ago. I bought it for $265, which is like 50%. Let's just say 50%. Or let's say, let's just say 50% off of this. I felt like it's a good deal. You get me? But then I felt like I was cheated for paying that price, because 2 months after I paid for this, they announced that they will release a new better version. I could have waited to get that version. This is how men think. Because I have the money to buy that $800. Why do I have to spend to buy this? This is. If people see me use this, they know that this is the old version. That is how men think. You don't understand? That is how men think. Every man wants to believe that he's getting more for what he's paying for when it comes to women. It is not a good deal that you've been consumed by other people. Along. While some anything, if a man says anything about women, it is misogyny. I don't hate you because I'm telling you exactly how this thing works. Now check this out. Because women struggle to know the difference between a man that just wants to sleep with you, a man that is just attracted to your body and just wants to possess you and have you as a wife. Until the day you die, there will definitely be a man somewhere that wants to have sex with you. You are a woman. It is better than masturbation. You don't understand? Having a warm body that you can sleep with. It is very, very hard for the bigger percentage of men to, to have those things. But you know how it is. I will tell you how, exactly how it is. And the resolution of most women is all men are struggling with inner wound. That is why they no longer approach men. No. The reason why they no longer approach you is they are detaching completely to go and work on themselves. You guys are not the wives. The next batch and the next batch. Men can wait for that long. You cannot. Men can. But I don't think that is a problem for women, because women don't mind to share a successful man. And they are very, very, as far as I'm concerned, there is no young man that is doing well with his life that wants to get married. I had a conversation with a friend of mine on Saturday, and he said, for the first time, he said he's ready to find a wife. This guy is a hot knife. He's a mad player. You get me? He said he's going to travel towards November, December. He's going to travel around the world to find a good woman. He lives in the United States. He said he has to travel. That is how bad this whole thing is. But I said what I said. It's like women are the only ones that say, because, women believe that it's a privilege for any man, to experience them. But it doesn't work like that. It's like saying, it's like Ray-Ban and Facebook telling me that it's a privilege that I get to. Patek Philippe does that nonsense. Patek Philippe are the ones that say it is a privilege, that you get to buy a Patek. And they, one of their statement is, you don't actually own a Patek Philippe. You buy it to give it to your next generation. These guys are dummies. You don't understand. Would I pay for something and then it does not belong to me? Then I don't have any say on that thing. You don't understand what they talk. It is even annoying, to meet a woman that say she wants a solid masculine man, but you're not going to listen to that man. The way the market is right now, I feel sorry for those ladies. If I have a daughter that is old enough to be in a, I would feel bad for my child, because it's just crazy. I said what I said. I don't think I said much, but be well.